Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the real Shima Unscripted. So everyone who just subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. And to my returning subscribers, thank you. You guys are my real MVP. So today, guys, we're talking about something very delicate, something that a lot of people feel does not exist, is not real. Why would someone be that way? Why would someone want to be depressed? Yes, we're talking about depression today. And I'm not talking about depression because I just woke up and felt like talking about it. I'm talking about depression because I legit experienced depression. Coming from someone who used to say, "Oh, I'll never be depressed," or "Why are people depressed? Why would someone be depressed?" Depression is very scary, and the thought of killing yourself is worse. I was not only depressed, I was being suicidal. So at one point in my life, I felt like, okay, I am not doing the things I want to do. This is not who I want to be. This is not where I want to be. So everything was not working. Like it was literally a state of total darkness for me at that period. And then I felt I fell into depression and resorted to taking my own life. So let me explain to you what depression is. Depression is a state of blankness, like your mind is literally blank. You have loss of interest, especially for the things you love to do. That was what I experienced. And at that point in my life, I was not nothing was interesting to me. Life was not making sense to me. So I felt, okay, since I'm not doing anything here, let me just die and go and rest, you know. And then I didn't even know that was depression. It was someone that called my attention to it and said, "Oh, why are you not doing these things? I've been noticing something about you. Are you okay?" And then I had to open up to say, I don't know if I'm okay, but at this point in my life, I just feel worse. I feel guilty. I'm unhappy. I feel useless and all. And the person now said, "This is depression, and you have to watch it," you know. And I had to open up that I feel like killing myself. I don't want to stay here again. I want to die. I want to just go. And the person asked why. And I said, because I feel like I'm not doing the things I want to do, you know. So that was when I got to know that, oh, depression is real and it can affect anybody. A lot of people are depressed out there, and then because they've not seen anyone to talk to about it, they just keep hiding and hiding and hiding. And before you know it, boom, one day you hear, "Oh, this person killed herself," or something. Just like you would have heard someday that, "Oh, the real Shima is dead. Why? She was depressed." And then someone will be like, "Ah, I saw her, she's always happy." So now, how would you know you're depressed? Loss of interest, fatigue, loss of appetite, lack of sleep, and always being unhappy. I experience all of this. Like, I legit experience it. I wake up sometimes and I just want to cry. I am sad for no reason. I get tired unnecessarily. If I try to even push myself to do something worse, I feel terrible. Like I just go and lay on my bed and start crying again. Until it got to a point where one day I just said, "Okay, I think I've had enough of this whole back and forth in my life. Let me just die. Let me just go and rest." You know? So I was tired. I was tired of everything at that point in my life. I felt like I should just go and rest. So one day I slept off. Okay, before I slept, I said, "Lord, I'm tired. I want to come and rest. Like, just let me die. I'm tired." And then I was already getting set to write my suicide letter to drop to whomever I may concern to read, and just know that, okay, I tried. And then when I slept and woke up, I noticed that some pictures had dropped on my phone, and I quickly had to reach out for them. And I discovered that those were pictures of myself, and the person just said, "You are beautiful." To me, I saw those pictures as God speaking to me with my own pictures, telling me the things I needed to hear at that point. "You are loved. I love you. You are beautiful." And then I saw those pictures. I was like, God, I fine. I fine. I legit fine. So why would I want to kill myself? So seeing those pictures of myself again just reminded me of a whole lot, how far I've come in life, and then everything just, it was more like a flashback. And immediately I stood up from the bed and started saying, "I shall not die. I will live to declare the words of the Lord." So you might be wondering, okay, why would anyone be depressed? People can be depressed for different reasons, either loss of loved one, failure in business, lack of money, lack of love, feeling lonely. For me, at that point, why I was depressed was because I felt I was out of purpose and I needed to do more. Then I had bills piling up and I had a lot of bills to pay. I was out of business. Nothing was working for me at that point. And then I felt unloved and there's someone to talk to, and there was no one. So people can get depressed for different reasons, and your ability to be able to detect that you are depressed is a blessing because you would know how to get out of it. But in my own case, I didn't know I was depressed until someone called my attention to it and say, oh, why some things are are not right about you, why are these things happening like that, and why. So I now had to open up to say, oh, this is how I feel at this point in my life. And the person said, this is depression and you have to watch it. So gradually I started telling myself I will get out of it. Now these are, I did four things that helped me out of depression. One, I woke up every day to become grateful, like grateful for everything around me, as little as having running clean water, a roof over my head, clothes to wear, Gary to sip. Because there were days I didn't even have food to eat. So I would legit, what am I saying? There were days I didn't even have water to drink. Yes. And then I started being grateful that, okay, today I have water. Oh, today I have Gary to sip. So being grateful at that point, I'll see the act of being grateful for everything as a gift to self, because it puts your mind in one direction that, oh, today I have this, yesterday I didn't have it. So I woke up every day and became conscious of being grateful. And honestly, that really helped me at that point. And then another thing I did at that point in my life was celebrating my little wins. Like I literally wake up every day to celebrate the little steps I took to becoming better, the little steps I took to finding purpose, the as little as, okay, being faithful to my healthy morning routines, being faithful to drinking water every morning. I celebrated myself every step as I go. I kept on telling myself, you're doing good, keep going, like don't stop. I had to encourage myself and celebrated my little win at that point. Then something else I did that really helped me was I had to focus my mind on the present. A lot of us try to forget like we remove our minds from the present and want to run into the future, and that puts us in some sort of pressure, and we start wanting to do, oh, time is against me, I feel like I'm behind, oh, well, I need to do this. At that point in my life, or at that phase, I told myself, you are going to look only within. Like at this point, what are you doing? I had to focus on it. I had to bring my mind to this point, and every day I tell myself, one step at a time, one step at a time, until you get out of this phase. I didn't put myself under any form of pressure. I just had to take step. Sorry, I just had to take life one step at a time. Then the final thing I did that I highly recommend for everyone is affirmation. Guys, affirmation is something that has really helped me and built me to be a better person. So I wake up every day, stand in front of my mirror and say, I'm happy and grateful now that I have life in my lungs. I'm happy and grateful now that lines fall for me in pleasant places. I'm happy and grateful now that my life is in alignment with God's will for my life. I'm happy and grateful now that I have a perfect marriage. I kept on saying those things that I want to see happen in my life. And gradually, my mind was being renewed every day, and I became a better person. Another thing I did at that point was reading the scriptures. Reading the scriptures. I was reading Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I choose Psalm 23, I choose Psalm 91. Those two Psalms really helped me in that phase of my life, because I literally had to become a sheep. Like I had to calm down and allow God to lead me all the way, and I came out of depression. I know that times are hard, and then a lot of people are going through some sort of ups and downs in their life that makes them to begin to feel like, oh, time has passed them, they are not doing this, they're not. I want to encourage you not to feel less of yourself. I want to encourage you to keep waking up every day to choosing you and telling yourself every day that I will be everything God has called me to be. It doesn't matter how long it takes, you would definitely be what God has called you to be. You would definitely, like, and look, if you have a confidence, you have someone you can talk to, you have anybody you can say, oh, at this point in my life, this is what I feel. I don't feel good. I feel less of myself. Please look for that person. Talk, be open so that you can get out of that phase. Because if I did not say, oh, see how I feel, or see how I'm feeling at this point, probably I wouldn't have gotten help, and then I would have taken my own life and stuff. But God preserved me. go close to God, live life, be happy, because I assure you that everything will be fine. So yeah, that was how I was able to get out of depression. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, keep the comment coming, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, and please do well to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to see it. Okay, so until I come your way again next time, never forget to be the light God has called you to be. Remember to be unique in your own style. And from me to you, every time is, mwah, I love you. I'll see you in my next one.